You gotta know when it's time to go. And across continents, Black people are on the move. Some with savings, others with just a suitcase and a dream. Today,
we're not just talking about the blackest countries. We're diving into the top easiest countries
for Black people to land, live, and thrive in, whether you're rich in cash or just courage. And there's no better place to start than the cradle of humankind, Kenya, a country that's been picking up steam in the diasporic community because of its vast diversity of cultures, lifestyles, and landscapes. Known as the Silicon Savannah, the capital city of Nairobi is where most expats land. But there are many, many more cities, beaches, islands, and rural areas to be explored and enjoyed. Kenyans enjoy foreigners. They are intellectually curious and welcoming to the African diaspora, striking up conversations everywhere you go. All right, one of the biggest attractions you're gonna see when you come here to Kenya is gonna be the people, man. You introduce yourself to the people, say hello, say what's happening. You'll be engaged in good conversation. If you wanna know about the city, if you wanna know about different tribes, if you wanna understand life here in Kenya, just ask somebody. These are some of the most approachable people. And in fact, we've been approached a couple of times just to say hi, what's up, and welcome to your city or welcome home, which I really appreciate.
U.S. citizens can apply for an electronic travel authorization that will grant them 90 days in the country. But to stay longer, consider the Class K residence permit, which allows you to live in Kenya on foreign income, earning at least $24,000 a year. It has an age requirement of 35 plus, but it is valid for 2 years. Or check out the digital nomad permit, which requires an income of at least $55,000 a year, but it is valid for a year. Both are renewable and both provide paths to permanent residency and citizenship. Concerning cost of living, a single person can live comfortably in Kenya for $1,400 a month, and a family of 4 can live comfortably for $2,500 a month. Now for the pros. English is widely spoken throughout the country, and this is a country of vibrant culture, music, and of course, food. Kenya provides easy access to safaris, beaches, and amazing local tea, might I add. Plus, there's growing expat communities in Nairobi and in coastal cities like Mombasa and Diani. Now for the cons. Traffic in Nairobi will test your spirits. There are security concerns, but they vary by region. Also, prices can feel unpredictable because foreigner tax is real.
Now, our next country has multiple visas available to you, and most of their pathways are crystal clear and easy to slide into. We love the weather and the people and the blue-collar culture of Ecuador.
Tucked between the Andes and the Amazon, Ecuador is a country of contrast and quiet competence. On the coast, Afro-Ecuadorian culture moves to its own rhythm, while in the highlands, you have access to big city vibes and colonial towns with old world charm. If you're chasing peace and beauty and a life that doesn't break the bank, it's right here. U.S. citizens can enter visa-free for 90 days, which is extendable for another 90. And their visas are all straightforward and easy to obtain. There's a laundry list of visa options, but I'd like to highlight that the retirement visa and digital nomad visa both require just $1,400 a month income and are valid for 2 years. But my personal favorite is the professional visa. You only need a bachelor's degree and $500 a month in income. All of these visa options allow you to apply for permanent residency and can all lead to citizenship. Another really cool path to temporary residency is through their investment visa. Now, usually, investing in another country can be pretty expensive, but what's cool with Ecuador is you have to invest a minimum of the monthly minimum wage multiplied by 100. Currently, the monthly minimum wage is $425. Multiply that by 100, and that's an investment of at least $42,500 USD, which is a pretty sexy way to get temporary residency in Ecuador. Cost of living? It's $1,000 a month for a single person and $2,400 for a family of 4. There's a lot of pros to this country. For one, the US dollar is the official currency. Healthcare here is affordable and high quality, and the country is just beautiful. And there are large expat communities here with support systems in place. The cons. Spanish is essential outside of tourist zones, and the bureaucracy here can be slow. But altitude sickness is a real thing in the highlands. Cities like Quito can literally knock the wind out of you. But the biggest con here is the gang violence in the coastal areas.
Pound for pound, this may be the easiest country to get residency in on our list and should not be overlooked. This is the Dominican Republic. With great international schools for those with a family, the Dominican Republic is where Caribbean vibes meets Latin American energy. A place that is in perpetual motion and where there's always something to experience or do. It moves fast and feels alive and doesn't apologize for either. It's a country where the African diaspora's presence is seen and felt through everything. The music, the food, the faces that you see in the street. For Black travelers, it's not just about fitting in, it's about finding your flow in the Dominican Republic. The visas offered. Americans get a 30-day tourist visa that is extendable from within the country for 120 days. If you plan on trying to reside in the country, you must begin your application from outside of the country. For a fast-track pensionado is reserved for people over 45 with a passive income of $1,500 or more. If you want to take advantage of the investment visa, you must invest at least $200,000 and have a passive income of $2,000 or more. Citizenship is possible after 2 years of residency if you meet the criteria. Now, the cost of living in the Dominican Republic can range anywhere from $800 to $1,600, depending on the city you want to reside in. Some of the pros is the Black culture, the beautiful Caribbean living with Latin spice, affordable healthcare and schooling, and solid expat communities in each major city. Some of the cons? Colorism is the real deal in the Dominican Republic. Think Sammy Sosa believing that he actually upgraded himself. Infrastructure outside of the major cities can be very unreliable and unpredictable, and there is a language barrier. Spanish is required to live a fluid life in the Dominican Republic. Lastly, the island is prone to natural disasters like hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, and landslides. Coming in next on our list is a country that didn't whisper.
It called out to us. Ghana.
Diasporic orphans returning home from the same door they left through, minus the luggage. Ghana sent up the bat signal in 2019, and to date, 1,500 African Americans have gained citizenship, along with 14,000 more residing in Ghana's borders. We're strong in Ghana and getting stronger. Many of us have opened up businesses in tourism, technology, entertainment, hospitality, and real estate, assimilating into a strong and vibrant Ghanaian culture.
From culture, community, and connection, Ghana offers up 90 days if you want to explore, and a few residency options if you're looking for more. While in Ghana as a tourist, you can apply for the temporary residence permit. Now wash, rinse, and repeat that process for 5 years. You're then eligible to apply for the indefinite residence permit or the right to abode. And all of these paths lead to citizenship. But what's citizenship without the CDs? A single person can live comfortably in Ghana for $1,200 a month, and a family of 4 for $2,800 a month. Now, there are some drawbacks to living in Ghana. Around the country, infrastructure is a mixed bag. It's modern in some places, but lacking in others. Power outages can happen without notice. Mosquitoes are fierce at all times. And patience is required in everything you do. But on the plus side, Ghana is all Black everything.
A seat at the table is open to you in Ghana. If you're ready to build business, Ghana wants to build business with you.
English is widely spoken and understood here, and there's a deep African diasporic connection as well as a strong sense of community.
Ghana is an all-black everything experience, rich, rooted, and deeply familiar. Shout out to everybody that's going through something right now. We want to say thank you for spending your precious time with us. Hit that subscribe button and remember to share this content with anyone who can benefit from it. Now we're heading to a country that's old world European on the surface, but quietly becoming a global crossroads for the diaspora, Portugal. Known for its abundance of coffee shops, and is itself like a strong espresso shot with a bitter history and a strong, black, warm community, an international blend. In Lisbon, you'll hear Creole in the marketplace, Afro beats in the cafes, and see black entrepreneurs, artists, and families shaping the rhythm of everyday life. It doesn't make our list because of its fluid immigration process, even though it is straightforward, but long. It makes our list because of the ease of assimilating into a strong, sociable, black, international community. The process of moving your life to Portugal begins in your home country and booking an appointment with the local Portuguese consulate. The most popular visas that expats are using are the D7 and digital nomad visas. The D7 passive income visa requires $1,020 per month income. The digital nomad visa requires $3,300 per month income. And both of these are viable pathways to citizenship. The cost of living in Portugal comes in at $2,100 for a single person, or $4,000 for a family of four. And the prices go down the further you get away from the major cities. Some of the pros: Portugal is safe, black-friendly, LGBTQ-friendly, and welcoming. Beautiful cities, beautiful coastlines, great wine. English is widely spoken, excellent public transport in and around the country, and excellent affordable healthcare, and lots of black communities. There's also a downside to living in Portugal. Post-pandemic, all housing, sales, and rentals have more than doubled for expats, which also means locals have been priced out of major markets. Gentrification is setting in. Another sore spot is their taxation system. After your 10-year tax holiday, you're taxed at that European progressive tax rate, where anything over $80,000 is taxed at pretty much 50%. Pensions, capital gains, rental income, investment income, they get a piece of it all.